Bobby TV, Shake Back Kid again. Back live. Back live on top. You feel me? What's going on with y'all? Alright, man. Another week. Beautiful week. You feel me? So, yeah. Got a couple, some jump on live with y'all. See what's up with y'all, man. How y'all feel about that Super Bowl yesterday, man? I watched that Super Bowl. I did not think Patrick Mahomes was going to get dogged out like that, man. They held that boy to 0 points to the whole game. You feel me? Like, and I was gonna bet my money with Mahomes. I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad I didn't bet because I was rooting for Philly because I got some peoples up in Philly. You feel me? Saying, you know, Philly. You know, I'm from Baltimore, so you know, Philly and Baltimore got kind of a good, pretty decent connection. You feel me? So, yeah, I was rooting for Philly, but it was like I was rooting for Philly. That's what my heart was at. But my mind was telling me like, yo, you can't really bet against Mahomes. You feel me? But now we see that dynasty, it might be over. Mahomes looked real sluggish yesterday. I ain't see nothing from Travis Kelsey. I ain't see nothing from Hollywood. I ain't see nothing from none of them guys, man. The defense was looking shitty. So yeah, yo. Like that right there, yo, I know they partying like a motherfucker in Philly last night. They probably still partying today. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I already know that was like that was you feel what I'm saying a big that was a big event. Like I'm happy for Philly. Baltimore, we were supposed to be in there the Ravens, but it's all good. You feel me? We gonna be coming back. We on y'all ass. You know what I mean? We on y'all ass for real. So, but yeah, though, man. So yeah, that Ravens game, man. I mean, that Super Bowl. That was a good game. You feel what I'm saying? It was an ass whipping just from the jump, but it was a pretty decent game for real. You feel me? So yeah. What else we got? We got um. Oh yeah, we go touch on it. We gonna touch on this because this was just been going crazy. Everybody been talking about it, man. Big Meech, Lil Meech, Rick Ross, and 50 Cent. And now Supreme. You feel what I'm saying? Which I don't even know really too much about Supreme and all them. So I ain't even gonna speak on that. What I will speak on is that you feel what I'm saying? Like me, a person that I say, bro, I've been at work all my life. Like I never really was too involved in the streets. You feel what I'm saying? Like I always hung outside and I did my fair share. You know, not telling on myself, but you know, we all made mistakes. But I was always kind of new. I was smart. Like if I do this, I know this can happen. If I shoot this nigga, I know I can be going to jail. You feel what I'm saying? If I carry this gun on me all day, every day, you feel what I'm saying? I know I can be going to jail. So I played my life right. You feel what I'm saying? I tried to make the protocol, and I learned from others. That's what it's about. You learn from others. You feel what I'm saying? And I was one of the type of niggas where I knew I was wanted better for myself. I ain't want to be no nigga stuck on the block all day. You feel what I'm saying? Or no nigga that's, you know what I mean, throwing rocks at the penitentiary. Nigga can't get right. You feel what I'm saying? This nigga come home, he locked right back up. You feel me? I was not one of them type niggas. You feel what I'm saying? I knew that you couldn't get shit from out of jail. You can't help your family in jail. You can't help your kids in jail. You can't do nothing for yourself if you're in jail. You feel me? So it's like that kind of kept me out of really getting indulged in the streets. You feel what I'm saying? So, but speaking from just so I would call myself. You feel what I'm saying? A sidewalk guy. You feel what I'm saying? If that's what you want to call it, you know what I mean? Because I ain't never shot nobody. I ain't never been locked up for no murder. No, I ain't never did no big time in jail. I went down to the bookings. You feel what I'm saying? Caught a bail right out. And thank God I ain't never had to go down there again. You feel me? And I ain't trying to. You feel me? Because it's better shit to life than to keep getting locked up. Yo, you seen your father get locked up, your grandfather, your brothers, your uncles, niggas you grew up with. It becomes a cycle where it's like, yo, somebody got to break that cycle. You feel me? Can't keep getting locked up. But that's neither here nor there. I'm talking about the fact where we got motherfuckers there. If you do pledge allegiance to the streets and you do decide to get involved in the streets and get involved in that street life and get knee deep, because you can be involved in the streets, but You what they say, no such thing as a halfway crook. You gotta be either you all the way in or you all the way out. Ain't no half stepping. You feel me? So that was my thing. But what about this Big Meech situation, yo? I found out about BMF and Big Meech and the whole, that whole reign when I probably was about maybe about 11. That's when I had a little joint on Netflix, and I heard my father talk about it. You feel me? I heard the stories, but I actually watched a documentary for myself on Netflix probably back in like 2011. And that's when I really found out about BMF, Big Meech. And I went on YouTube, looked up the Big Meech highlights, you feel what I'm saying? Looked at his old videos, the old, just going back down the timeline. So I always, like Big Meech was an inspiration for, young niggas coming up in the hood. You feel what I'm saying? He had big money, fly cars. He always treated his men good. You feel what I'm saying? From what I seen, but it's getting down to the point where though he's saying he cooperated. You know what I mean? And like I say, yo, I'm not no street guy. I'm not no. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't never told on nobody, or I ain't never got told on. You feel me? So I ain't gonna say I'm stepping out of my lane. You know what I mean? But we all got an opinion. They said opinion like assholes. Everybody got one. So my opinion to the fact was though, if Big Meech, from what it's looking like, motherfuckers ain't saying shit ain't right. You feel me? So if he ain't right, yo, that was, you feel what I'm saying? That'd be a blow. You feel what I'm saying, to the streets in general, because Big Meech was like one of the last big major generals as far as black drug dealers we had. Man, Big Meech was like the black Pablo Escobar. If you know, you know. You feel me? Like Big Meech had connects all over the motherfucking world, and definitely all over the states, the United States. You feel me? So. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I think he made. I don't even know understand. I mean, I ain't gonna say that because you never know nobody predicament. But it's motherfuckers that did just as much as Big Meech or less that got life that's never coming home. You feel what I'm saying? That's never coming home. Never probably. Or if they do, they gonna be old, and did 30, 40 years in prison. You feel me? That they giving them a chance to see the streets again. But Big Meech, from what I seen, he copped out to a 30 piece. You feel what I'm saying? He pled guilty to and took a plea deal for 30 years. You feel me? So me personally, I that was that was I mean, 30 years is never a good deal, but 30 years compared to life without no parole, I knew they was gonna try to give Meech life. You feel what I'm saying? I knew he was just because to make an example out of him. Plus, you feel what I'm saying? So. But if Big Meech did snitch, yo, that shit, that's the streets is done. The streets been done. That's why I ain't even getting involved. Niggas still trying to do little street shit and all that. The streets is over with, my nigga. You can't trust nothing. Ain't no more morals in the streets. Niggas is shooting, robbing old ladies. Niggas shooting, robbing women and children. Like, it's no more code and honor. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm 25. So you got the young generation coming up behind me that's 16, 17. They ain't got no more honor. Which is no honor amongst thieves anyway. But when I was growing up, bro, like in the mid, like the late 2000s, 2010, 2011, 2009, 2008. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was still, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it really wasn't. It was fading away. But it kind of still was a little bit of respect. Like, you respected your elders. You feel what I'm saying? We knew not to sit on certain people's porches. You feel what I'm saying? We knew not to sell drugs right in front of the, you know what I mean? Miss Mildred, she lived right here. You feel what I'm saying? We need Miss Mildred, you need help with your bags, you know what I mean? Now niggas is robbing Miss Mildred. You feel me? Like, people don't even, like, these young niggas now, bro, they ain't, and I'm a young nigga. But these young guys now, bro, they ain't got no more, like, no drive, no way. I was just saying something today where, yo, the carjackings is up something crazy. Like, bro, I was looking at that thing like, yo, I never carjacked nobody. You know what I mean? We did our little dumb shit. You know what I mean? Just growing up in the inner city, you're gonna make some mistakes. You feel what I'm saying? But I never carjacked nobody. I was always the type of nigga where I wanted to get my own. Yo, I never really respected robbers. I always respected the hustlers. You feel what I'm saying? That was the era that I grew up in, bro. You hustle to get your shit, yo. You don't rob. You feel what I'm saying? Steal. You know what I mean? Like, and if you do steal, you gonna go steal from the white man. You feel me? Go steal from a big corporation. You feel me? Like the boosters and all that do. You feel me? But we ain't stealing from each other, yo. We don't, you know what I mean? Cause we all we got, and we know that I'm struggling just like you. So why am I gonna steal from you? You feel me? We can try to get this shit together. But it ain't no more. It ain't no more. And that shit was gone when I was even coming up. But so yeah, yo, Big Meech, man. If he told, man, that shit fucked up, yo. Cause Big Meech was like one of the, like, he was top tier. Like any black, you know what I mean? If you was trying to get in that business doing that, like you, Big Meech was just, you feel me? Like for the newer generation, you know what I mean? You had the back in the day plugs, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like the, the rich porters and like you say, made like the Supreme team, all them back in the '90s and, you know what I mean, the early 2000s. But really, Big Meech was that, like, he was what niggas was looking up to. You feel me? Young and old. So if he did tell, yo, that shit, that ain't right. That ain't right at all. And I mean, hey, a lot of shit motherfuckers do ain't right. And I mean, from but what I'm saying is the 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 point of where's Lil Meech involved with 50 Cent and all that. I ain't never knew that 50 Cent and Rick Ross beef stretched that far. Like, I never knew. I thought that shit was just some industry shit. I thought they probably long, you know what I mean? But I know from what I see about 50 Cent, he ain't in my era. 50 Cent was kind of on his last climb and decline era when I was coming up. Uh, but he's still 50 Cent. So, but, yo, this shit crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. And then they got Rick Ross, which we all know Rick Ross. He said he was a correctional officer back in the day. So we all know Rick Ross wasn't no, you know what I mean? But 50 back in the day, 50 say 50 was really about that action. You feel me? So, but my personal opinion is, okay, if Big Meech, from all this, what I'm standing about is Big Meech took a picture with Rick Ross, you know, which is like, I mean, it is, if you take a picture with my enemy, then I mean, yeah, 9 times out of 10, you feel what I'm saying? That ain't gonna look good on you. I'm gonna look at you a little different. You feel me? So I'm kind of with 50 Cent on that. And I ain't with him with the trolling shit. And with calling him a rat, because if he was a rat, you was working with him the whole time. You already knew he was a rat. You heard the allegations, you still was working with him. So, like, that kind of make, 50 Cent, he kind of, people ain't looking at 50 Cent like, me, at least me, I wouldn't be. That's like somebody a fucking thief, and you still doing business with them until they steal from you, and then you want to expose them. Like, no, you can't do that, yo. You knew they was a thief before you even, or at least you heard allegations of it. You feel what I'm saying? Then, oh, motherfucker, he ain't tell on me. He ain't steal from me. He ain't do this to me. He ain't backdoor me. Not yet. You feel me? He ain't backdoor you yet, but he backdoor some other motherfuckers. You next on the domino effect. You next on the list. If you backdoor him, you think he won't backdoor you? So that's why I'm coming at 50 Cent. At 50 Cent, yo, you knew this nigga was a rat. We had some paperwork around his name. Shit wasn't right, and you still, you feel what I'm saying? No, and don't get me wrong, it was a business. It was business because the BMF and all that shit. Even though people saying, oh, 50 Cent did this for BMF and 50 Cent did that. BMF was already. It wasn't on a level where 50 Cent put it at. But BMF was already big before 50 Cent. It was. It was so many fucking documentaries and shit about BMF. BMF was already wasn't as big. 50 Cent made it. You know what I mean? He put the try on the top with the acting and the stars and all that for the young niggas, like, the younger generation. But if you was 25 or older, you already kind of knew about BMF, or you was, people was really active in the streets. You feel me? So But yeah, man. So like I say, I ain't, if Big Meech did tell, that shit is. But I mean, like I say, but you can't be surprised, man. You can't be surprised with nothing these days, man. You can't be surprised with nothing these days, man. And I was disappointed about Big Meech and Rallo Fab Gold. I was a big Rallo fan, yo. Like I was a huge Rallo fan. And not even by his music, just his personality, how he took care of his people, how he carried himself. You feel me? Saying like I was like I ain't only it's only about 3 Rallo songs that I'm really cool with, and 2 of them is he on features. One song is with him and Lucci, that Dope Man song. That song hard as shit. But I'm not even no big Rallo fan. But they saying Rallo ain't right. You feel me? So it's like, and Rallo, he was a stand up guy in my eyes. I was, you know what I mean? But yeah, yo, you can't trust shit nowadays, man. You can't trust nothing, yo. The streets is fucked up. The streets is done. Like, it's done, yo. And then I'm hearing now that motherfuckers is carjacking Acuras. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, I never even knew Acuras could even get carjacked like that. Like how everybody was talking about the Hondas and the Kias. From what I'm seeing now, motherfuckers is looking at getting is starting to take Acuras. I was just on Reddit. And I looked it up. It's Acura's getting TLX's getting stolen shit. They said yo them bitches getting stolen left and right. You hear me? Like, and I ain't even know that. You feel me? So it's like yo, you ain't nothing safe out here no more. Your personal belongings, your you know what I mean? Your fucking data. Like they stealing everything now, man. It's really a tough time, man. And I'm gonna keep it on with you. We ain't seen nothing yet. We ain't seen nothing yet, bro. Like. Chad, man, I had to get on here and give y'all a little lunchtime talk, man. Like I say, you just got, you just gotta watch over yourself, man. Take care of yourself and your family, man, and be there for who there for you. Because motherfuckers ain't right out here, yo. Motherfuckers ain't right. You feel me? Like, and some of the greats done told. You feel what I'm saying? Alpo. Nigga, Alpo was a cold hearted killer. He told. Frank Lucas from back in the day. You know what I mean? Your grandfather and them, our grandfather and them the 60s. He told. You feel what I'm saying? I think I don't know if I think Nicky Barnes told. A lot of motherfucking plugs and connects and told. You feel me? So, but it's a lot that didn't either. You feel what I'm saying? And my main thing is, and somebody made a great point. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Hassan Campbell. A lot of people and I've been watching Hassan Campbell for a while. You feel what I'm saying? Like, since like Twin Brother put me on to him like 2020. You feel what I'm saying? He kind of but me seeing him and how he grew and how yo really making that bread, like he encouraged me to do YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? Not I been was going, you know what I mean, wanting to do it, but you somebody else can you see them grow, and you see them grow, they make you like yo I can do this shit too. You feel what I'm saying? And not just saying because a song Campbell, I give it to a song Campbell. That nigga funny as a motherfucker, yo. I give it to him, and he got the ball on the YouTube right now. Like 50 Cent just reposted him a couple times. You feel me? So, but he had made a great point. And my man Keep It G News, you shout out to Keep It G News, man, off from Baltimore. You feel what I'm saying on YouTube. Don't nobody like a tattletale, man. I'm sorry. When you was in school, you was 5, 6, 7, 8 years old in elementary school, and we probably, man, you don't ain't you had a fucking your classmate, he was one of them teacher pets, keep snitching to the teacher and all that. You know what I mean? Don't nobody like a snitch at work. Like don't nobody like a snitch in general. Snitching just don't really go. People think snitching is just for the streets. It's not. Police officers don't like snitching. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, that motherfucking I know y'all heard that story back in the day. I think it was like almost like 10 years ago, where the police got shot in Baltimore over west. And they say he shot us off with his own gun and all of that. That shit was a big conspiracy, yo. Well, there wasn't even really no conspiracy, but it was a big thing. You feel what I'm saying? Saying like he was about to testify against the whole police department. This was in Baltimore City. So this go and from what is and I ain't never heard nobody getting shot with their own gun unless a motherfucker took took the gun from him. And you feel me? Like but people ain't shooting themselves with their own gun from what I'm saying. So man, it's crazy. It's crazy, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. So you can't really trust a lot, man. You can't trust nothing now. Your best friend, and we seen that plenty of times. So yeah, man, just do what's best for you. Do what's best for your family. You know what I mean? And I'm saying that with a grain of salt because a lot of people that snitch, I say, oh, I did this for my family. I did this for my kids. You know what I mean? I did what was best. Like, nah, man, my main thing is, yo, if you gonna do what you gonna do, take your weight. Hold your weight. Hold your charge. Don't bring the next man down. You feel what I'm saying? Even if it costs you your life, that's what you getting yourself into. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't respect the snitch. I don't respect the snitch. You feel what I'm saying? Because you bringing somebody else down because you going down. That ain't how it go, man. You take your own weight, you hold your own, you know what I mean, your own charge, whatever. You feel me? Like I say, don't nobody in the job like a snitch. Don't nobody in the workforce. Don't nobody on the streets. And don't nobody in the family. Don't nobody like, you know what I mean? Unless you doing it for a good cause. You feel what I'm saying? Like how that police officer, he was doing it for a good cause. He was X-ray exposed. That ain't snitching. That's blowing the whistle. There's a difference between snitching and blowing the whistle. People need to get that straight. You feel what I'm saying? Because blowing the whistle means you 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 technically snitching, but you ain't. Snitching is really only when you get caught for something that you did and you trying to bring other people down. That's snitching. Snitching ain't if you see something that's wrong and you wanna expose it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, would you call somebody snitch that seen somebody rape a child or something like that, do something like that? You know what I mean? Like, we wouldn't call that snitching. I know I wouldn't. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's for a good cause. But if you got pulled, you know what I mean, and you gotta go to jail for something and it ain't, you know what I mean? That shit weight. You gotta hold that. You feel me? So it's like, it definitely it got us. You know what I mean? But that's snitching though. If you definitely going against the code, you feel what I'm saying, for your own benefit. That's snitching for your own benefit. You feel what I'm saying? But blowing a whistle is really for everybody else's benefit. You blowing a whistle so other people won't go through the shit. That's the difference. But yeah, y'all know it's Robbie TV, Shake Back Kid, man. Lunchtime talk. So yeah, man, like I say, we gonna give y'all some more of these live, some more, just break it down what's going on in the world, little basic topics, and that's what it is, man. So like I say, I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Going live. I'm definitely, like I said, I'm going live 2 to 3 times a week, maybe be 4 times. And just basic, little stuff that's going on. These ain't gonna be no long videos drawn out. You feel me? And I just gonna get my point of view. And I know there's a lot of people out here that think like me. You feel what I'm saying? Because and there's a lot of people that don't. Because I'm a critical thinker, and I'm not no person. I'm not the type person that go off or try to think I'm the only one that's right. A lot of sometimes I be wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes I might not look at it in that way that it could have been looked at. You feel me? I might be looking at it from a different way, and vice versa. So yeah, man, it's all good. I just want to say, man, Shake Back Kid, Robbie TV. I'll catch you on the next one.